Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'll talk about luxury items that I no longer buy. I wanted to record this video for quite some time and I finally have the chance to do that. I hope that you will find this video useful. By the way, if you like my content, please consider giving this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram. My Instagram account is the same as my YouTube account, which is black and gold style. And please also consider checking out my other playlists. I have posted quite a few videos about luxury shopping, jewelry, Chanel bags, Dior, weekly vlogs, travel vlogs, style and fashion, and beauty products. After lockdown and actually being at home quite a lot lately because of the virus situation, I noticed that I no longer feel comfortable wearing very high heel shoes. I still have quite a few and I know that I'll be wearing them, probably not as often as I used to. But I know that I will not be adding any new ones to my collection. And this is the height that I like the most. It's very comfortable. I don't like flats and I don't feel comfortable wearing them, but a small heel is perfect for me. Next up is costume jewelry, and I have quite a few. I have a few bracelets that I like. I also have rings and earrings, but I don't tend to wear them very often. I only wear some Chanel necklaces from time to time. I can't actually wear earrings that aren't made of real gold for more than 2 to 3 hours. I'm allergic to any other metal. I also find the fact that the metal tends to change the color and over the time the items become unwearable. And for example, Chanel earrings, they can cost $1,000 per pair. I might as well put that money into something that I can wear for the next 30 years. For example, VCA, Van Cleef & Arpels or Cartier, something that is timeless, something that I can actually pass down to my kids eventually. But even with VCA or Cartier, I still take time before I make a purchase, I think for a while, because I don't want to end up hoarding things and not using them. I actually have a rule for myself. Unless I intend to wear an item at least once a week, I simply don't add it to my collection. I can't justify the spend otherwise. And I also created another rule for myself when I actually don't buy item on a whim, especially when it comes to jewelry. I think about the item for at least 3 months, sometimes even 6 months. I'm trying to think if I will be definitely using it. Only when I'm absolutely certain I pull the trigger. I guess the fact that we aren't traveling at the moment also helps quite a lot because I usually tend to buy when I'm on holidays, when I have a great mood. I'm trying to create memories, but since we are not going anywhere, it's easier to be more disciplined. Moving on to small leather goods or SLGs that are so adorable. They are quite affordable if you compare them to the bags. But you know what? I just realized that I only use one SLG. I find it very painful to remove all my cards, to put it in a different SLG in a different color, because eventually I will end up forgetting something and coming back home. And while SLGs are actually relatively affordable, well, they're definitely cheaper than the bag, but if you combine all that money, you can actually put it towards Chanel Classic Flap bag, especially in the mini size. I stopped buying seasonal Chanel bags for a few reasons. Number one, I actually tend to fall out of love with items unless they are Chanel Classic Flap bags. That's literally the only design that I love for more than 12 years. Well, this bag is still categorized as seasonal bag because it's not available every season, but what I mean is the design, the classic flap design, is the only style that I still love. And since I tend to fall out of love with the bags, I still want to have an option of being able to sell it if I want to. So that's why I stay away from something seasonal that doesn't retain the value, something that is just not going to be in demand if I want to be able to sell it. And I also stay away from impractical bags. For example, the bags that don't close properly, just like this one, or the bags that don't fit in many objects, for example, my cell phone, my card holder, like this one. So I try to stay away from this kind of bags. There are so many of this coming out lately. I love the colors, they are so beautiful. Of course, if I could, I would add all of them in all possible color variations, but I have to question myself, is this the bag that I will actually end up using, or is this something that will be standing on my shelf collecting the dust? I don't want to add this kind of bags anymore. I always look at my wardrobe, what I could wear, what I would use as often as possible. I did buy some hyped colors in the past and I'm very happy with them, and they are actually very practical. I can style them easily and I use them regularly. I'm quite happy with my current collection. I feel like I can easily style any outfit. I will have a bag to match with it, and that's why I'm not looking to add any extravagant colors. Unless I really like the item and I know that I will end up using it very often. I'm trying to stay away from anything trendy, something that is going to be popular for a short time, maybe a year or maximum 2. I made so many mistakes like that in the past of adding items and then I fall out of love with them. In fact, most of the time I wouldn't even end up wearing them very often. I would just have them because they're popular and pretty and something different and new. The other day my friend and I went to Prada and I saw this gorgeous bag. It's very pretty. It looks very good. I like the style, but then again, I know that I will fall out of love with it very soon. I most likely won't even use it because it's not exactly my style. I try to stick to the classic items that I know I'll be using in 10 years time for sure. Even though those trendy items are actually usually not that expensive, but you know what? All of this money adds up and they can be put towards a classic item that will always be in demand, will always be timeless. So that's what I prefer to do nowadays. Designer clothes that doesn't fit properly. I used to make this mistake so many times. I would fall in love with the item and of course the local store wouldn't even have the stock. They would never have my size and I would buy the item because I would be reassured that it can be altered to perfection, and guess what? The item wasn't that perfect. In the end, it would be better, but it wasn't what I wanted it to be and I wouldn't end up wearing it. So I decided to stop making this kind of mistakes. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you found this video useful. Please let me know if you have any questions in the comment section down below. And please consider giving this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram. Have a great day and I'll see you next time. Bye!